10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Got a goal, don't wait up, heading straight to the con.
Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again. This time for some more Monster Prom for MonsterCon. Because we got some secret endings to go after, friendos. We got some monsters to fuck. Hello, friendos. Welcome back. What have you all been doing since our last Monster Prom stream? Trying to romance monsters, trying to get in their pants. Also, maybe, I don't know, platonically just hanging out with them. Sure, let's go with that. Hello, Dana, Liz, PB, Errant, Dalek. So, I did say that if I had any consistent way of figuring out at least a few secret endings, that we'd start our MonsterCon streams. A great part about Monster Prom 4 is that they really added a way to deterministically get secret endings without needing to RNG your way through. Unlike old times, back in my day, we had to RNG through the 6 main romance options to even get their secret endings. You mean now we can just straight up activate them the moment we unlock them? Damn, 2025 technology is lit. What's up, Dazzly? Also, aside from that, we are giving away a Steam key for MonsterCon at the end of the stream. Because I had to slide into DMs to grab my streamer copy, and I still got my Kickstarter copy, which I'm not using, so I might as well just give it away. So there's that. So, I'm gonna give away the Steam key at the end of the stream. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm probably just gonna drop it into the chat and see who's the fastest in the West to put it into Steam. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So there's that. Thanks for saying your name right. Most people don't get your name right. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Thank you and you're welcome. CLUSSY wife equals a happy life. Yes. So today, we are going after our first secret ending. For those that don't know, Monster Prom has plot lines. Plot lines, unlike most events throughout the Monster Prom franchise, most events are more or less standalone and self-contained stories, dramatic sitcoms, situational comedies. Meanwhile, plot lines take place between a string of multiple events throughout your entire run of a game, which almost always leads to a secret, most devious, well, sometimes it's devious, sometimes it's silly as fuck, sometimes people die, and sometimes characters fade out into existence in a melancholic, emotional song. Right. So there's that. Secret endings are a mainstay of the Monster Prom franchise. Previously, they were a lot harder to unlock in previous games. Meanwhile, in MonsterCon, Monster Prom 4, they're a lot easier. They no longer require multiple stat checks throughout the string of events. This time, it's only the final stat check that matters, which makes my life a whole lot easier. So there's that. With that said, I think we should start. Let us start. Let's play. Local. And then, how many of you are there? 1. Aside from my demons in my head. Ooh, and they recently added this little blurb onto the short game. Note, short mode does not include the mystery box shopper, plot lines, and secret endings, which explains why we weren't able to activate anything during our first run of the game, which I'm fine with. But in a regular game, we have access to all 4 days, so we have enough time to at least go through all the events. When you first play the game, you manage to get sex with Omen. Hell yeah. So we're gonna play at least a regular game. Let's choose our OST. Doesn't really matter since we could always change it in the middle to fit to fit whatever's going on. Let's go with Lo-fi beats? Retro? Sure, let's go with retro first. Ah, Spooky Kong. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. So, who are we gonna be? I haven't bought the DLC characters yet because I wanted to go through the main characters first. So, last time, during our first stream, we played as Brian. So I think, to romance the CLUSSY, actually get inside of her underpants, let's pick Vicky. Let's play as Blue. This time. Change her name. Let's play as Blue. I'm alright with she, her.
Everyone.
Kawaii would suit April. We could always change it in the middle. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Hello, Venus. Oh, look, it's you and your girlfriend. Yes, we all know that Vicky is Venus's favorite character. Zoe, ? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Prom. Him the line court 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
No.
Doug Campbell, 24. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all of the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25. An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, 22. An over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, 24. A clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? The CLUSSY. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and being alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This certainly wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that you like. So, let's see. Are we gonna metagame this? Are we gonna just try to make sure that we have the appropriate stats? Or are we gonna have some goofs and gaffs? Or are we gonna get silly with it? We might as well play. We might as well play to our charms. We're still trying to romance the clown, CLUSSY. So, which 3 things do we like? Magical girls with a dark twist, balloon-based sculptures. I'm sure April would like that. Dungeon low-level monsters. Go with my silly gut. Endless merchandise, iambic pentameters, incredibly nuanced villains, searching for loot in RPGs, anime opening playlists. Maybe she might like that. World domination, collecting katanas, power scaling your friends, fighting in the shipping wars. Magical girls with a twist. Choose your top 3 favorite animals. Let's see, the dolphin would be the cutest, so we go with the dolphin, then we go with the pony, and then maybe, smarts, boldness, or the octopus, I guess, is creativity, because, I don't know, Zoe? Sure. 3rd. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe, Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses to not work on them. Too real. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. So, I've been playing a bit and I already have most of these unlocked. We might as well go with the ones that we haven't chosen yet. So, I think we chose romance last time. Let's make a magical girl manga. Sounds fun. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long. But then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Let's go!
Fully charged.
Okay, so what did we start with? 7 smarts, 8 boldness, 13 creativity, 12 charm, and 13 fun. Okay. Do I dread looking at our title as of now? What? Why you keep doing this to me? Why do you keep doing this to me, game? Okay, I will admit, maybe we're not the smartest tool and sharpest tool. Okay. Self-fulfilling prophecy? We're not the sharpest tool in the shed. It would be funny if Liam was a magical girl. Well. Not a single thought in this zombie head. Brains were taken out to the cleaners. So, okay. So for those that don't know, this specific secret ending either involves fun and I believe charm. So as long as we keep those two, one of those two, above the other, we should be able to successfully complete the ending. Otherwise, I don't know, we're fucked. So we're mostly focused on charm or fun for this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. So where do we go first? For day 1, we could pick up some fun at the community zone, or we could pick up some charm at the merch hall first. Not the brightest egg in the basket. Have y'all already done this secret ending? Are you giving teases to what's to come? Okay, let's go to the community zone. You sit down to play with an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all the battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome! You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has broken a foot, but that's not your fault. You gain 2 fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Later, you attend a roundtable discussion on magic systems with Liam, Zoe, and Nico. Time to get your fantasy fix. Thank you all for coming. I keep thinking that this is one of Scott's doppelgangers. If you don't know why Scott is a doppelganger, try playing some of the previous games in Monster Prom. But in my headcanon this is evil Scott. This is one of the evil Scotts. Thank you all for coming. Let's start with some broad topics. Do you all prefer some soft magic systems or hard magic systems? Which is it, chat? Do we prefer soft or hard? No innuendo. Hard magic systems are obviously superior. Rules are vital to tell a compelling story. I hear you, I see you, I feel you. Hear, feel, think? And I disagree. Chaotic soft magic systems where anything goes are more fun.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah, I love a wizard did it stories. Us wacky wizards always doing everything. You don't think it's Chaz? In my headcanon, it's Chaz. Also, what's a bag of groceries? I guess I just prefer stories which follow a modicum of logic and structure instead of letting the magic system get straight up ridiculous. Says a vampire who can shapeshift into a hot dog stand for some reason. Which is an established rule. Have you ever seen me turn into a corn dog stand? No, because that would be stupid. I guess so. Do you all prefer systems in which magic is finite or infinite?
Zoe likey.
You mean like how penises only nut once before needing to recharge? But what? Huh? Words are hard? But vaginas just keep going until my hand gets tired? I like them both. Yo, nut magic system. You're a genius, Zoe.
Well, the idea is to create a new magic system as a group, but not that one. You there, you've been quiet, why don't you present a system? Surely you can come up with something more, stimulating than what we've already heard.
Hey, my magic system was plenty stimulating.
Oh man, you're about to disappoint the hell out of this moderator, but nevertheless, propose magic system.
You think he's one of Scott's cousins? I mean, the handsomeness seems to be genetic. Backhanded blessings, a world in which backhanded compliments become true as if they're curses cast upon your enemies. STM, sexually transmitted magic. Backhanded blessings, compliments, is this charm? Backhanded compliments, or is this creativity because we're thinking of insults? Hocus Pocus said Nico as he is dressed as Dumbledore. Sexually transmitted magic. I don't know what stats we'll get out of this. But I'm more interested in the backhanded blessings. He's dressed as Gandalf? Gandalf is the white. I don't think it's Gandalf. He's wearing black. I'm not convinced. Seems needlessly complicated. Harsh but fair, Liam. I'm impressed that you don't care how negatively you come across. Why, thank you, yes. Wait. And look at his outfit, it's so unique. I know I'd never be able to pull it off. Ooh, good one. Now Liam's cursed to never be able to pull off his clothes ever again. A lifetime of bathing, swimming, and fucking in the same outfit is a fate worse than death. That sounds more like an annoyance than a curse, but hey, you did your best. Ooh, he's firing back! Petty wizard fight! I've got this. Did you put some makeup on today, Liam? You look like a dead possum than usual. What a try. Oh, thanks. I went for eyeliner sharper than Nico's wits, and I think I succeeded. Oh! Oh! Oof, you wound me with your words. I am defeated. Zoe, avenge me. Okay, Liam, you're, fuck. I can't think of anything. Plan B. Zoe slaps Liam with the back of her hand. What the fuck? What the fuck? Backhanded slap attack! It counts, right? This was a great idea, Nez. You're cleverer than most people give you credit for. Take the 2 charm and negative fun. Yay! I'm down with that. I'll take the 2 charm. Are we still? The drama! The tea! Is it because we have high creativity? Wait, no, the charm. Is it our charm giving us the drama? Girly Pop Nation, where are we at? Okay, I'm down with this title. Who's a better purple monster who doesn't eat regular food? I don't know. Who is? Also, what's up, Kelly? Just taking a sip of my water. Gotta hydrate before we dihydrate. Okay, where do we go next? Let's see. We're raising our charm. Might as well. Merch Hall it is. As at the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she says. Oh, are we gonna meet? Wait, no. This is just the opener. You open one of her fanzines, it's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. Right. Sure. You buy a copy. Damn, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own 2 charm. Don't notice that someone took pictures of us and made a fanzine on their own. Cons are a great place to buy all the merch that you'd ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fanzines. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hi, can I please interest any of you in buying a fanzine? Nope. No thanks. Oh, let's buy one, she said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to ignore such a polite damsel in distress. Also, what kind of Power Ranger is this? It's a Dino Ranger with a huge diaper. Somehow, I'm down with it. Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell 20 of these fanzines before the end of the day, or I'll die! What? No way! What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed? No, I've seen this before. The mob must have kidnapped this woman's child, and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fanzines. We have to help her. Enough. What? No, she's obviously lying. She's never even mentioned the mob. Yes, it's Yang Yang, one of the newest characters for Prom 4. She is a Jiangshi, a kind of Chinese zombie. I only know what a Jiangshi is because of Shaman King. He's cosplaying the inverted Red Ranger and his Megazord is the crotch for some reason. What do you mean the unfuckable is the best slogan? We never talk about that ever again. Never bring that up ever again. Come on, Liam, we have to help her sell these zines. Think of the children. Liam, you are always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob and you want to walk away? I must either fight evil or be evil, your choice. Okay, fine. I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fanzines than to make you shut up. Yay! 3 hours later. Damn, selling these zines isn't as easy as I thought it would be. Indeed, I've been reading them and they are unfathomably bad. Perhaps the seller deserves to die at the hands of a cursed mob. Calm down there, Omen. If every bad fanzine writer had to be killed, all of AO3 would cease to exist. AO!
Justice will prevail.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Nez? Let's go in and think of a way to sell these zines. So, what do we go for? Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog on how to cook a delicious souffle with only eggs, butter, milk, flour, and 20 fanzines. Or, wear a fanzine as a hat and act so incredibly confident that everyone will want to buy one as a fashion statement. This seems charming, but it's also kind of fun. But I think it's more charming because we're wearing a hat as a fashion statement. Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog. That's more creativity. This screams charm to me. Let's raise our charm. You put a zine on your head and wear it proudly around the con. People stare at you, but nobody asks you to buy one. You start to deflate a bit. Are you uncool? Don't give up, Nez. Heroes always persevere in the face of hardship. Do not let them send you back down, my friend. Wear your cringe with pride. Always have. No, take it off. I knew this was a dumb idea. In the end, it's Liam's inspiring lack of belief that makes you go all in. Kill the cringe inside of you. You're Nez, the dumb idea girl. Who would you be if a bad idea embarrassed you now? You double down and put 2 more zines on your head. Whoa, look at that girl over there with the zines on her head. What a look. When she just had 1 zine on her head, I thought it was a dumb mistake, but 3? That's a bold statement.
Now you're talking.
Do you want some zines for yourself? Nez's fashion genius is catching on fast. Totally. I'll take 3 zines, please. Soon enough, you've started a new fashion trend, sold all the zines, and managed to maybe save the kidnapped kid. And if that wasn't enough for a victory, when you get back to the hotel that night, you even catch Liam trying the zines on for size. What happened to being a hipster, Liam? It's not what it looks like. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity, you funky little trendsetter. Even made Liam kinda mainstream. Who the fuck goons to clowns? I can't even make myself come for that, yuck. Hey man. Don't miss on the CLUSSY until you've tried it. Here we go. So, we got a few more events before we go out to eat. I say we go to... I want to see what's in the main stage. A lot of goofy events. Extra goofy events happen at the main stage. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes in anime, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. You must have dozed off during a panel because you wake up in the middle of a Liam Prom cosplay contest. Liam and Zoe are chatting with Nico on the sidelines. So, which Liam are you cosplaying? Cartographer Liam? Brooding anti-hero Liam? Liam with a septum ring? I went with classic Liam. What do you think? Great. Now there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Wow, that's impressive. Where'd you get such an accurate costume? I found it in Liam's suitcase. It was real nice of him to pack a classic Liam cosplay for me. I'm pretty sure those are just my clothes. Even better, because I gotta get deep into character to win this. I need to be the best Liam I could be. Then you must embody the spirit of my aloof artistry, beautiful tortured by an unaesthetic world.
Cleavage!
And show cleavage! How much cleavage? All the cleavage! Whether it's because they show cleavage or because they're wearing Liam's actual clothes, Nico wins the Liam Prom cosplay contest. Woohoo! Congrats, Nico. You were the most Liam to ever Liam.
I am Liam.
Ow! Of course I was. I am the most Liam who has ever Liam. What an ironic idiosyncrasy it would have been for me to lose such a contest. What? What? Blah, blah. Liam was so shook that he went back to his ancestral accent. Blah! You misunderstand me, how passé. Only the one true Liam could understand his own superior jargon. You must be some inferior poser. Oh no, I've seen this before. Nico's gone too deep into character. They think they're really Liam. You'd better snap them out of it. This game can only take so much Liam. I mean, we could have more Liam. Challenge Nico to define anti-disestablishmentarianism. Or, well, Liam owes me $100. That'll snap him out of it. This is smartness. Don't think Nico could have won since they didn't sew their costume themselves, but semantics. Challenges Nico to define anti-disestablishmentarianism. Challenge seems bold. This seems smart. Whatever. Either is fine. Give me $100. Liam who? Wait, that's all it takes for you to break out of character. Yep, the art of cosplay is priceless, but I'm not, sweetie. It's okay, Nico. It wasn't you who failed at cosplay as Liam. It was your bank account that failed to cosplay as Liam's bank account. Yeah, let's go with that. As long as you're yourself again, I'll take it. Some Liam cosplay is flattering, but even I think there can be too much of me. Right. Hee. Huh? Okay, but are you paying me back or what? Oh, fine. He gives you $100, even though you 100% made that up to break Nico out of character. Nice. You gain 2 boldness, but lose 2 smarts. That was a bold one? Okay.
Oh, I know just where to go.
Ooh, the glamorous. I'm down with this title. How many titles are there in this game? The glamorous. I wonder if there's a special title for getting all 5 stats above a certain threshold. Maybe like 20. Get all 20 in your stats? There should be, right? Surely. Anyway, where do we go next? Let's see. Last one for the day. Let's go with... What do we raise? Either boldness or creativity. We might as well raise our creativity. I don't know. Why not? You're in front of the hotel, wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there for doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, this city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This is truly one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad there aren't locations in this game. Unlike in the previous game, Monster Road Trip. So there's no art of them. But you can imagine them in your head and gain 2 creativity in the process. Later, Nico asked to stop at the hotel for an ambitious cosplay challenge. You, Liam, and April agreed to go back with them and help them get dressed. Where does this belt go? That's the belt that holds the sheath for my black dagger. Not to be confused with my grave dagger, my blacker dagger, or the sheath I keep my phone in. What about this belt? That's the thigh belt that holds the 2 shin belts in place. Never leave home without it. Oh, I get it. Belts. Cloud. It's Cloud Strife. Ha! Nomura joke. Ha! Belts. Ha! I get it. It's Cloud. Why does this character need shin belts? Do they serve any practical purpose? They serve a great purpose. They make me look really cool.
That sounds like something Nomura would say.
To each their own. If wearing impractical amount of belts makes you feel confident, go for it, queen.
Fair enough. Okay, I've got one last belt here. Where does it go?
That one's, I don't remember where that one goes actually.
Maybe it goes in the trash.
No!
No, every belt is necessary to give depth to this character. Everyone knows a JRPG protagonist's powers is directly proportional to the amount of belts they're wearing. Nez, do you know where to put this belt?
Do we?
Let's change up the soundtrack a bit. Whoop. Hawaii future bass. Never mind, we broke the soundtrack again. Anyway, we're talking about FF7 here. Fine. Retro video game music it is.
That is the extra special belt for punishing hot people who have been very naughty, wink wink.
Maybe we should use this one to actually hold up your pants. This is definitely smarts. It's way too pedantic. This is fun. Fine, fuck it. The naughty option. F for the soundtrack though. It fits the situation though.
Ooh.
Of course. A good hero always has extra weapons on hand. I'm not too sure how to fight with a belt though. Is it like a whip?
Well, you don't want to do it harshly, okay? It's more of a spank.
Ooh, Leo. Why are you so specifically knowledgeable about how to whip a belt? I can't picture it. Can you show me, Liam? Well, if no one else wants to be part of the demonstration, I guess I have to take one for the team and volunteer. Hey, yo, what do you mean we're spanking April? Hey, yo, spank play?
Whoa, what?
Come on, Liam, just do it. How else is Nico supposed to learn?
April lays bum up on the bed, and Liam timidly spanks her with the belt. Huh. Good night, Venus. Remember, Nico, you don't want to hit too hard. This is still cosplay after all.
And the emotions came out. No, harder!
Her inner emotions just came out?
I gotta say, it looks kind of sexual. But lots of JRPG characters have gratuitously sexual design, so I guess that's the idea. Maybe Liam should demonstrate again, just to make sure you got it?
Hey, yo. Just goes to show that any conversation can be improved with a sexy visual aid. Wink, wink. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts.
No thoughts, just spanking. So,
dead tired.
it is time to activate Ziplot Line. Let's sit with April. Don't mind visiting a museum. That is for next weekend's stream. But for now, we're gonna be going out for lunch. Liam would know as in Monster Prom, he had guacamole thing with Polly. We're gonna go out for lunch. The amount of peppers signifies how spicy the plotline is going to be, and this one's going to be extra spicy. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Let's go out for lunch. You and April go out to a restaurant. You two are having a lovely lunch till the desserts come in. April has ordered a pie, the clownest of all desserts, and you get deviled eggs because you're a weirdo. April then freezes there, staring directly into your eggs. It looks like she has remembered something. After a split second, she goes back to normal and dives into her pie face first. It's such a lovely lunch, but still strange. What did she see in the eggs? Why was she staring at our eggs?
I have too many.
Anyway, we have a manga to write. Love isn't the only thing that you're chasing at this con. You've got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm. We're making a magical girl manga, by the way. What would be a weird yet cool explanation for why you've made $1 million last year? Your correct use of grammar. You infuriated a lot of people online and you made money out of it. Your anus, but trust me, it was cool. People got into buying merch of your face, ironically, but you made money unironically, so fuck them. Okay, so we're gonna gain 1 stat and then lose every other. This will gain us smarts. This should gain us... I don't know what this is. Boldness? We pissed off a bunch of people. Your anus? This is probably fun. And merch of our face? Probably charm. Let's go with charm. Let's raise our charm. We're gonna be charm maxing for this stream. There we go. Meanwhile, our smarts are 4. If you could remove something from your day-to-day life, what would you remove? People who don't realize how beautiful your hair is. The color turquoise. Doing your taxes. Everything that's not pizza. So, charm. Smarts? Or this is smarts. And this is fun. I don't know why the color turquoise. Creativity? People who don't realize how beautiful our hair is. Yeah. We're getting dumber and dumber. That's just a typical day for me.
I'm fully charged.
What's our title now? We're still the glamorous. Okay. Where do we go? We go charm maxing. That's what we do. To the merch hall. Buy her Neapolitan ice cream and bam laid. Sometimes it's the eggs that get women. I don't know, maybe just a clown. But there is... There seems to be a suspiciously egg-themed plot about to happen. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Aw, so cute. You check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. No, you did not. None of us had good taste when we were that age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so that they could sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you too, charm. We can't relate with the kids. Our fanzines are so much worse than their fanzines. Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's kind of almost romantic.
Wow.
Oh, Nez, look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn whiter. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me?
Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls?
Mama? Hold up. We don't just get Clussy, we get MILF Clussy? Hold up. We get Mama first?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much because I'm at con.
Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone managing that internet job of yours.
I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you for leaving the Cert de le Pitre for whatever streaming Minecraft is?
I swear, Mother, it's a real job. I'm paying US taxes that's going to bombing children in Gaza. I swear.
Too real, actually. It's the McClussy?
Oh, with all due respect, Mother, I don't really want to have this argument again.
An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
What? Or what? Okay. Just to be transparent, just to research that we can consistently do plot lines live on stream, I have to at least know the general gist of how these events go, but I have never read them yet. So this is my first time actually reading this plot line. What? Clown egg? Huh?
Oh yeah, it's traditional for clowns to paint their own signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
Clowns copyright their clown look? We're getting some deep clown lore here. Egg. Clown egg. Actual real clown thing. The London thing? What do you mean it's a real clown thing?
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason.
She's streaming Minecraft! It's a good reason! No, Mother, I was explaining it to Nez.
Who's that? They'd better not be some new lover of yours. You know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown. E-gasp.
I was about to say egad and then just mix it with gasp.
E-gasp.
Interracial clowning not allowed?
If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you with a chaperone date with Buffo from Circo dei Pagliacci.
No!
What? You can't marry me off to that Buffo. He smells like eggs and he honks when he breathes.
Big yikes, you can't pursue April if she's unhappily married, so it looks like you need to show her, Mom, that you're a viable suitor. But how?
So this is what I meant when previous games of Monster Prom, there would be multiple stat checks throughout all the different events of a plotline. In Monster Prom 4, the only stat check exists during the final event. So, we could just go with our gut. Go with our silly gut. Choose whatever we want. Let our heart decide. How do we convince her that we're a good suitor? Mother, Mommy Clown, Miss First. May we call you Miss First? You just have the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Or you call your friend Liam. He'll happily confirm that you're definitely a clown. The first one looks smart. You recorded and edited a video introduction. Now that screams creativity to me. Creativity is usually along the lines of you making something. This is more creative. The second one definitely seems more smart. It's like, let's just grab our smartest friends and let them tell you how much of a dumbass we are. We have 3 smarts. What am I gonna do here? Okay, what do we want to raise regardless? Do we want to save our smarts from complete disaster? Or should we just go with the creative one and see how low our smarts can go? Surely that's not gonna affect the ending, right? Surely. No, wait. What's more interesting for content, though? You guys want to see Liam? Or do you want to see video introduction? I feel like bringing Liam would be a lot funnier. We might as well go with Liam, right? For the content. Let's go with Liam. You open this up into a 3-way call and put Liam on the line. What do you mean, Nez? Are you locked in the bathroom again? No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am. Oh, you want me to judge you as a total stranger? I thought you would never ask. So, Liam, was it? Could you vouch for Nez's clownishness? Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commits acts of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, but otherwise you'll cry. Moreover, her sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It would hurt your eyes all the way in the back row. You know Nez can hear this, right? That's fine. It's healthy for her to endure a bit of constructive criticism sometimes. Yes. Yeah. It's not hurtful whatsoever. The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them, and if they speak this well of Nez, I suppose she is good enough for me. For now.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. Now away with you. I'm having a dinner party tonight and the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
Gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Oh, thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Nez. How can I make it up to you? Ooh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me.
A favor? We got a favor from the clown.
You're the best.
Can you please take my clown egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks.
What? She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek. Ayo, worth it? And flounces off. You'll never wash your face ever again. You got that clown makeup on you. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity, and now somehow we're taking care of this, weird-looking egg child. Okay? Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
A new day, a new adventure.
Don't tell me we're gonna crack the egg. Don't tell me we're gonna accidentally, I don't know, put it in danger. What the clown do? Somehow we're now in charge of her egg. We have to get it copyrighted. Like high school all over again. Okay, so what do we raise? I'm just curious. I mean, this is not the first time I've been called that. It no longer phases me. I'm fine with this. I'm Zen. I have accepted my reality. So, who needs smarts anyway? Okay. Let's see. We have 30 charm. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the 3 smarts supersedes the 30 charm. Couldn't I have at least, you know, be ultra glamorous as a title? Okay. So where do we go? We could raise our fun. Doesn't really matter. We're not fun maxing right now. Let's go to the main stage. Let's try to save our smarts somewhat. Mainly because I want to see what's going on here. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you would be. Are you a grappler or are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize that you are a very rare lover. A highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense, you are better fit for a dating sim. You gain 2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. Doug and Nico invited you and Liam to a classic Pokemon's movie watch party happening in the auditorium. You can't wait to relive something so dear to your childhood. Hello, Kitty. Good to see you back.
Welcome, Poke fans. Before we get started, we'd like to introduce ourselves. We've been hired to represent More Chips, Pokemon's newest sponsor. Soon you can expect to find references to your fabulous products sprinkled all over the IP that you love.
Like finding delicious More Chips crumbs all over your furniture.
This time, I'm not gonna get distracted by the suspiciously sexy leech.
Oh, what's going on? Is More Chips gonna own Pokemons now?
Is this a playback or live? We're live, Paladin Pony. Wake up! Paladin Pony, wake up! Wake up from your dream. Wake up! I'm addressing you specifically.
Pokemon used to be the cartoon that brought me joy on Saturday mornings. I never thought its real goal was to make money.
What exactly is going on? Shall we find out what these yokers are up to? Okay. Chat, is this just gonna be egg buns for the rest of the stream?
So Pokemons is a brand now? That blows.
I mean, Pokemons was a brand already, to be fair.
What?
Art is dead.
Do you understand cartoons and games are products that, although creative, aim to make money? What do you mean I have to participate in capitalism?
No way! Pokemons has always been about the power of friendship and catching all the Pokemons, be it in the form of a toy or a t-shirt. Wait.
So everything that brings us joy is actually owned by brands?
Why do you have to remind us of that? You think these jokes should be over easy? Okay, I'm gonna start banning people for the egg jokes.
How deep does the rabbit hole go, Liam? Are we owned by brands?
Oh, sweet summer child, you've only been here for one video game. It depends. How many online tracking cookies have you accepted over the years?
No!
It's one thing to open your friends' eyes to the capitalist hellscape, but you'd rather not completely break their spirits. Think of a way to calm Doug and Nico down. How do we calm them down from this existential crisis that These characters may be owned by the brand that is Beautiful Glitch. Trust the cycle of late capitalism. Before your existential dread runs too high, a brand will surely release something shiny and new to distract you. Hey, look, what's that? DLC characters of previously fuckable romance options available now for about $2 each? $5 each, my bad. Look, distraction! Or build the ultimate defense against the dreadful claws of brands. A pillow fort. Let's see. Release something shiny or new to distract you. I don't know if this is smart or creative. Build the ultimate defense against the dreadful... This is fun. This is definitely fun. He's a mimic. Maybe shiny things will work. Want to pillow fort it up to protect ourselves from capitalism? I don't think a pillow fort's gonna protect ourselves from capitalism. I've tried. But sure, let's try again. In half an hour, you and your friends have built one hell of a pillow fort. You all hide inside.
I'm scared. What do you think is happening out there?
Just then, someone knocks on the entrance pillow. Doug moves it to open it.
No!
Stop! We don't know who that is!
Oh, but it could be someone like us, needing refuge from late capitalism.
Or it could be a brand trying to get inside.
Please let me in, Doug. I'm just a little girl. It's scary out here. See, she's just... I never told you my name.
Doug, I have your favorite chips out here. Now in a delicious Cool Ranch flavor. It's 2 bags for the price of 1. Let me in and I'll show you. No, go away, evil temptress. Dougie, it's your mom. Come out here and sign up for this monthly chip delivery service. If I get a new subscriber, I'll get a big discount. Do it for mommy.
No! Get out of my head!
Doug, it's me, famous Hollywood actor Chad Pritt. I tried these chips and I gotta say...
Stop it! I banish you from these grounds and demand that you leave my friend alone. You wouldn't want to anger a true vampire. We're fucked. Not in a good way.
Yeah, Liam's scary when he's mad. He knows a lot of big words to tell you how mad he is. Ah, fine. I'll be back, Doug, with new flavors.
Oh, phew. Thank you, guys. It took a lot of willpower to resist those chips. You all vow to stay safe from capitalism in the fort together. At least, until there's another cool panel that you want to see. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts. Game giveth, game taketh. Our smarts is gonna stay in single digits.
Let's stick to the schedule.
So, let's switch up the soundtrack. Hopefully it works this time. Let's go with lo-fi beats. Yeah. Lo-fi beats. After that traumatic experience inside of the pillow fort trying to fight off capitalism, let's try to chill for a bit. Where do we go now? I mean, it doesn't really matter where we go as long as we're charm maxing. Let's go to the community zone. Bring her deodorant. We're gonna be around a lot of nerds. Deodorant isn't for you. It's for them. It's for all of them. Pointing at you specifically. Do we really need smarts romance to CLUSSY? No, but it makes me feel bad that I'm dumb. Is that a good enough answer? I'm dumb. You decide to attend a roundtable on roundtables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumstances of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles, you gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? They are. Later, you meet up with your friends to play Grunkle Ball, the fictional sport from the beloved Trial of Lord Grunkle books.
Grunkle Stan? By the Grunkle Stan, owner of the Gravity Falls souvenir shop.
Doug Dimmadome. Are we ready? Does everyone know how to play?
Yep, you just need to make 2 Grunk Dunks to win.
Yes, but first you have to score 16 Grunkle points to qualify for a Grunk Dunk.
You can also make a Grunk Dunk if something narratively significant happens to you.
Before you can ask what counts as narratively significant, 2 corporate shills barge into the room. Oh!
Hello, we're representatives from the publishing house that owns the Trials of Lord Grunkle IP.
Do these two... Do their company just own everything we love? Probably. They also own Twatch. They're basically Amazon employees.
You'll have to pay us copyright fees if you want to play Grunkle Ball. We accept checks, money orders, and tea.
Are you for real?
But that's stupid! Even if you own Trials of Lord Grunkle, you don't own the concept of throwing a ball through a hoop.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Nintendo and Ubisoft, they've tried patenting. They've tried patenting a lot more ludicrous patents on game mechanics.
What's that? Did you say that Trials of Lord Grunkle? We own that title, so you need to pay us $10 to say it.
These two are women, right? Well, we'll eventually find out when surely they're also gonna have their own plotline and we try to romance at least one of them. And all I'm saying is, I'm not opposed to the seductive-looking leech right now. Somehow I'm not opposed to seducing the leech.
Also, I see that you're wearing pants. Lord Grunkle also wears pants. That'll be $10.
This is a level of capitalism you're not ready to deal with. You'd better outsmart these suits so everyone can play Grunkle Ball and wear pants for free!
Disney legit tried patenting Dia de los Muertos? The Day of the Dead? Oh my. Did they try to do it for that one movie? That's wild. You wonder what species of CEO their company is? Worst bloodsucker of all CEOs? For whatever reason, a lot of people like the leech. Okay, we live in an attention economy. Make a case that you should be paying them with views. Give them some views. Or challenge them for your right to infringe copyright with a basketball match. The official way in which most disputes get solved. So this'll raise our boldness. This'll raise, I don't know, charm? Charm maxing. You gotta be charm maxing. I think, maybe?
What? That's not how that works. Hey everybody, check it out! These hot fun dummy mommies in suits are gonna mud wrestle.
Hey yo! Do we get an image of that? Can I see the leech and the mosquito woman mud wrestle right now?
We certainly will not. That would be an HR nightmare.
Oh, we learned that the hard way.
Wait, you've already done it before?
Yeah, but that got everyone's attention, didn't it? Look how many views you're getting! But these views don't recoup any of the revenue we've lost from you using our IP for free. Guess we need to up the ante then, Nico. Do that silly dance of yours. That'll definitely get some attention. Can do!
Nico does her trademark silly dance. If we could animate it for you, you'd surely be shitting your pants in awe.
Dummy mommies, they know.
No amount of silly dancing will compensate for the money you owe us.
Really? I bet if we asked around, we'd find out that you have interns working at your company for no pay. How is it any different?
We're a huge brand, and the professional experience and exposure our interns get is likewise huge. Indentured servitude and all that.
Is it as huge as the exposure of my silly dance is getting? No way, that's a lot more exposure. It's gonna be at least $200 worth of extra exposure. You can write us a check. No way.
Enough.
Yes way. Write us a $200 check for our friend's silly dance. Now.
Liam uses his magic vampire eyes to hypnotize the corpse shills into writing a check. Why doesn't he do this more often? Hint, it's the inconsistency of this universe's canon. It solves too many problems way too easily.
Just use your vampire eyes, Liam.
You all order and get a pizza to celebrate your victory over capitalism. You spend the full $200 due to pizza inflation. You also gain 2 charm and lose 2 fun.
A new day, a new adventure.
We're still the dum-dum. Okay. I've settled on this.
Leech reminds you of the worm monster from Billy and Mandy? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, where are we going next? Hotel for creativity or boldness. We don't hang around the lobby too often. Ooh, cosplay. You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You are too shy to correct him, so you hang together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery needed to explain you are not who he believes you are. Better later than never, I guess. Here's to boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. That works out. Just wait until you get a scene with Leech Lady at the far left of the screen. You showed up in the middle. Who am I going for? We're going for the CLUSSY, our first secret ending. You're walking the floor with Nico, Liam, and Doug when a man in Spider Guy cosplay runs up to you all. Legally distinct Spider-Man. Hey, sorry to bother you all, but I'm proposing to my boyfriend today. I really want to make it special. Can you help me? Sorry, but we're sort of on our way to a panel. Liam, that's homophobic.
We have to help.
Panel can wait, Liam. This is for love. We have to help. Real heroes never ignore someone in need. We must save this man's stolen heart. Thanks, green guy. You look strong. You could hold this rope and dangle me off the balcony. White Ranger, you can scat the Spider Guy theme song.
A few minutes later, Spider Guy hangs upside down and gives a heartfelt proposal speech to a green gremlin cosplayer, underscored by Nico's romantic beatboxing.
Wow, this is all so sudden, but yes, of course I'll marry you.
Just Spider-Man and the green... Legally distinct Spider-Man and legally distinct Green Goblin getting married. Such a sweet scene. Spider Guy takes off the Green Gremlin's mask to kiss him, and he freezes.
You're not Vernon?
No, my name is Theodore. So, do you think we could set the wedding date for October? Or are you more of a summer wedding kind of guy?
What? No, there's been a mistake.
Just then, another Green Gremlin cosplayer walks out of the bathroom and sees you all.
A case of mistaken identity. He proposed to the wrong gremlin.
Paul? What the hell? Were you about to kiss that guy?
Of course he was. He was my fiancé.
Crap.
We got that guy engaged to a total weirdo. We're losing karma for sure.
What a mess. This is why we should never help strangers. Liam, that's homophobic. That's gonna be my bit now. Liam's homophobic. Well, this is kind of your fault. You owe it to Paul to help him get out of this, or at least get him used to his new surprise fiancé. What do we do to save this relationship? Or maybe, they could have polyamory. That's 2025. Use logic. But Theodore, the Green Gremlin, never got married. The marriage is not canon. Or test the strength of their bonds by locking the three of them in a log cabin during a snowstorm with only one bed. Look, all I'm gonna say is the choice that seems the most entertaining will most definitely reduce our smarts to 1. Or the content. Surprisingly, everyone's into this spicy plan. A few days later, you're all hiking up a snowy peak to free your little lovebirds from their cage.
I can't wait to see who Paul will choose. I bet his love for Vernon was strengthened while huddling together for warmth in freezing temperatures.
Wait, so you're saying it's a competition? You're saying this love is some sort of race? It's a Paul's love race? I don't know where I was going with that bit. RuPaul's love race?
Nah, I'm a diehard Theodore shipper. Having only one bed available turns strangers into soulmates all the time in fanfic.
Well, yes, that's what lazy writers use as a shorthand. Yes! You reach the cabin and unlock the door, and Vernon and Theodore burst through, covered in blood.
What the fuck?
fudge?
Well, what the fudge happened to you? You happened to us. What the fuck were you thinking, knocking us out and locking us in here? That was a nightmare. I'm terrified of enclosed spaces and of being kidnapped and stranded with no food or water.
What do you mean we didn't leave food or water with them?
We just locked them in there.
Yikes. In hindsight, this plan was definitely more survival horror than rom-com. Our bad, guys.
Wait, why are there only two of you? Where's Paul? And whose blood are you covered in? Anyway, thanks for fucking nothing. We're leaving. Never talk to me or my new boyfriend ever again.
Huh? Paul?
Whoa, I guess in a weird mess-up way, we helped them find love after all. Yo, Vernon, the ship we never knew we needed.
Well, I suppose this experience of murdering and eating someone for survival can bond two people together, in its own twisted way.
The experience of what?
Well, as long as your name isn't Paul, everything panned out just fine. You take her too fun and too smart, you bloody Valentine.
Paul's dead. The gremlins found love together in a hopeless place by cannibalizing legally distinct spider guy. Also, because we're playing a regular length game now, we finally have the shop open. And we have this has-been hotel-looking motherfucker as our new shopkeep for the game. No longer will we have Valerie or Juan, the small magical Latino cat. We have this kitsune-looking motherfucker.
If you got cash to spare, I've got a box for you. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences.
Gotcha? Gamba? Legally distinct Alistair? That's a kitsune. Yes, they are a nine-tailed fox. So, what do we want to gotcha for? We could gotcha for Dull Daniel does nothing, stats, but now they're people. Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office, Buff Bugs, Landmarks in Love, My Weird Little Village, or Major Arcana, No Mercy. Villager sounds. Let's see. If we're charm maxing, which one of these is most likely to give us a gotcha of something that'll increase our charm? Maybe Zodiac Thirst? Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Office includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slide effects on people's stats. Wanna test your fortune? So I haven't fully understood like the ranges on how many stats these will give. I'm pretty sure Dull Daniel gives almost nothing. Stats are wild increases and decreases. Buff Bugs is most likely to be boldness. Zodiac Thirst probably charm. Landmarks in Love could also be charm. Yeah, it's probably charm. Is that the Roman Colosseum but sexy? They made the Roman Colosseum sexy? Okay. My Weird Little Village seems like... What is this? Is that a Cult of the Lamb reference? Hey, there's also the Cult of the Lamb collab that Monster Prom also had, which we also coincidentally streamed. Let's go for the village. Or maybe Landmarks in Love. Let's pick up a landmark that is also apparently in love. A series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. Oh, okay. So they have different effects. Some give stats, some give like attributes to events. Okay. Sure, why not? For the sillies, for the lulz. Let's just grab the El Castillo Cariñoso. Ah, yes, El Castillo Cariñoso. It's also known as the Temple of Kukulkan in Chichen Itza. Kukulkan was a deity of storms and winds. Get your raincoat because things are about to get stormy. One location, it's always the same one, will provide triple the stats, but the specific stat that you will get will be random each time. Ooh, also, why is this pyramid giving me the bedroom eyes? This pyramid is giving us the bedroom eyes?
Excellent purchase, if I may say so myself. Now be a doll and keep the line moving.
Bye, legally distinct Alistair. The temple is mogging us? No way, we've charm maxed?
So
You have 32 charm? No one's mogging us right now. Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. Okay, for those that don't remember or need to be reminded, we're making a magical girl manga. You know you shouldn't, but you are totally getting this gift for your nephew's 5th birthday. What I got my nephews for their birthday is that we watched a Minecraft movie together. Chicken Jockey! They loved it. It was they wanted to watch it again after we watched. A team of lawyers, one day he might need it. A collection of your strong opinions on the meat industry. If the internet won't listen to you, maybe a 5-year-old will. A gun. A gun, but one with some cute pattern print. It's for a child after all. Let's see. The gun might be boldness. The cute gun might be creativity or fun. Collection of strong opinions, smarts. But we've given up on that. Gun option number 2. A team of lawyers. Your nephew just became a dad. That makes you a great aunt. You've become a gilf. Wait a minute. Strike that? Never mind. Hold up. A gun with some cute pattern print. It's for a child after all. Oh, that's creativity. Okay. What terrible thought keeps you up at night? The real you died years ago and you're just an AI replica replacing it. France doesn't exist, it's just a product of our collective imagination. Your pet probably wants you dead. At some point of your life, you'll be forced to eat a loved one. It's not a matter of if, but when. Our smarts are 0? Okay. Huh. Interesting. When we were above 0, we had the dum-dum. But when we reached 0, it went back to our charm. Delegating our title. We have the kawaii eyes. Is this game coded? What was that? What's that type of coding where it goes to 0, it starts looping back to the start? I feel like that's why smarts is no longer affecting our title. Or 0 smarts. Okay. I just want to play around with the stats. What if we're no longer here? What if the real Nez died a long time ago and I'm just an AI? I'm just ChatGPT. The real Nez just uses an AI bot to stream so that he can play the bazaar all day. I'm just a facsimile of your imagination. I'm just a chat bot. The AI, let's go with the AI. Let's play around with our stats. Let's see if we'll get Dum Dum back. It'd be ironic if we get Dum Dum back by raising our smarts. Hey yo, we're correct! Okay. So if your stats reach 0, it starts using the highest stat. Interesting. Huh. Weird coding quirks of the game. Okay, day 3 of the con. Let's see. ×3 in merch haul. Oh yeah, wait a minute, look at that. We'll gain triple the wait, no, it's not triple. It's not triple the charm because the El Castillo will give us a random stat that's tripled. I think that's how that works. Can we check what the item does? We have the item, but it seems like after we get it, we can't check on it. That's some feedback to give to the devs. What if we want to check what our item does and we forget what it does? Whatever, let's get random stats. I'm too dumb to understand that I'm dumb. I mean, you don't have to tell to my face that clearly. Near the merch hall, you find the gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random but cool. You put in another coin, you open the gacha and there's a letter. Please help us, we buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gotcha ball. And it's another buff duck. Cool. 6 fun. Okay, instead of the charm, we randomly got fun. You stop to chat with Lil April. The egg. I completely forgot we're carrying around April's egg. We named it Lil April? Which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with. And that's why Cars 3 is the best-selling installment in the franchise. You agree, don't you, Lil April? It's just staring into our eyes.
Hi there!
Hey Nez, who are you talking to?
Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you.
Okay, silly goose, I wanted to ask if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat! Miss April first. Just the hard-working starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here?
Oh no! What do you two have to do with this plotline?
You should be using your downtime between autographing sessions to practice your signature. Chop chop! I was actually gonna get lunch with Nez if it's okay with you, Miss Managers.
They're your Twatch managers? Oh no!
Who? Her? Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract.
What? You mean to say I can't date Mayoshi? She's Mayoshi! As a parasocial fan, I believe I have the right to date Mayoshi and marry her.
Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you.
See?
Maybe that's a good thing? Wrong. But I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever binding and you're going to die alone. There.
Oh no! Streamers, VTubers, idols, starlets. The only thing that they can achieve aside from the adoration of millions is the love of their life.
When does it stop hurting?
Oh no, her inner emotions are flooding out of the balloons.
Never, silly. Ka-chow. Finger guns. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money.
Wait, Mosquito Woman is named Marla? Marla the Mosquito? Okay. Noted. Writing that down for no specific reason. It's not dating, it's a get-together with the two of us. Of course, parasites would encourage parasocial relationships. They work for Twatch. They work for Jeff Bezos, or at least the Monsterverse version of Jeff Bezos, which is probably just Jeff Bezos. There is no monster version.
If she dated another hot, trendy musician, her popularity might go up. What? That's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up on a highly publicized date with Priscilla Bronte. Her last album was a hit.
Oh no, first it was Mother trying to set April up with an arranged marriage. Now it's these Twatch parasites trying to get her together with some other super popular star. When can she find love on her own?
I can't date Priscilla Bronte. I've never even met her.
So, this isn't good. There's got to be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand. A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. With our smarts? The most marketable part of a celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you could be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. I mean, yeah. Yeah, sounds like the plot of an incredibly unrealistic romance manga. There's so many of those, with the same exact plot.
Oh, I like the normal people having a chance with celebrities angle. That's a great carrot to dangle in front of April's fan base.
Don't you ever tell me that it's never going to be possible with Mayoshi, you little parasite.
Indeed, I can see the comments now. If someone this boring and unfashionable could catch April's eye, what's stopping me?
Ouch.
Of course, we still need to get some ground rules with you, Nez.
Right. I didn't think we just let you. You didn't think we just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did ya?
1. You're never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. 2. If you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum. 3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I loathe pregnancy scandals, and I'm not taking any chances.
I'm not sure I'm gonna agree to all these stipulations.
Ooh.
I'm not quite sure how I want to do the horny balloons voice. I feel like I should just give her the old Tataru classic.
So, is anal still on the table then, baby?
The chain smoker.
Do we have to talk about all of this right now, Miss Managers? It's embarrassing!
Sorry, April. It's high time we discuss the birds and the bees contract. Sign here, here, and here.
Bear in mind, we still need to stage some initial dates between Priscilla and April before Nez can play the rebound. So be sure to keep things platonic until the internet's filled with a Priscilla split headlines.
Otherwise, we'll sue you within an inch of your lives. Ciao! Ka-chow! Finger guns!
Well, at least you got them off our backs. But it looks like you're going to a restaurant together out of the question. Going to a restaurant together is out of the question now.
Honk honk.
Maybe we could go back to the hotel and order room service instead.
I mean, it's a good compromise. I'm down with a hotel date.
It's a deal. You gain 2 charm for convincing everyone that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but lose 2 creativity.
Let's stick to the schedule.
Let's change up the soundtrack. After that continuation of our plot line, it seems like April is in a pickle. So many people have now decided to take her own autonomy away from her. Can April find the love of her life, which is us, most likely? Or will people continue to try to control this dazzling starlet? We continue on our adventures at Spooky Con. Let's see. Do we really need that much charm for the ending? No, but it's fun to have it. Okay. Let's see. I'm the Casanova now? I am the Casanova now! We have become the Charm Maxer. We are the Rizzler. We are the Rizzler. Okay, so let's hang out in the hotel, actually. We were just invited to the hotel room. Sure. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power. So you decide to test how many extra towels you could ask for before they tell you to stop. You managed to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What can you do with these many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity for such a magnificent architectural endeavor. You then realize your title changes all throughout. Yes! It's very entertaining. Time to refuel. You, April, and Liam head to the food trucks to get some grub.
Hey, do you all mind if I do a food stream?
We're having a mukbang. What's that? Just sitting and eating in front of your viewers.
Exactly that! You're so smart, Liam.
What a brain-dead piece of entertainment. Who would tune into a stream just to watch a cute girl eat?
Welcome to my
At least 92 people since I started recording 30 seconds ago. Chat, say hi to Liam. Sorry he's like this.
Say hi to Liam, chat.
Oh, they're coming up with super creative insults for you. That's gotta count for something.
Come up with creative insults for Liam, chat. Still brain dead. You could at least do something interesting, like eat a free-form poem about the effects of hyperconsumerism.
If you want me to do a wacky food there, you have to at least donate $50 to the stream. Speaking of donation, thanks for yours, I love Big Balls 95. You want me to say...
Oh. Nope, not saying that again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, get banned for life.
We finally saw the monkey balloon animal!
What insults are you coming up with? Liam is a nerdy prude. Liam, you suck. Blood. Liam is so pale that he vanished in a white background. Liam is a Dragula. Liam is sucking the fun out of this eating stream. Hey, is anyone else commenting? I can't see anyone else's messages. I don't think that's an insult. I think... Refresh the stream. Okay. Good insults. 10 out of 10. My idea's not looking too bad now, is it, April?
I honestly can't decide which of you had a worse idea.
Liam, you big stackable pen. As always, it falls on you to suggest something that's not totally stupid or totally heinous. Help April spice up her stream. Subvert expectations. Instead of a food stream, do a hunger strike stream. Or assert dominance over your audience. Review ban appeals and choose whether to unban them or devour the banned user alive. Content!
Banana peels? We're having banana peels?
Let's see. Subvert expectations is what? I don't know about this one. I don't know what stat this gives. Liam, a book is more dateable than you. Was yours more stupid or more heinous? You love food to a hunger strike? More content? Let's go. More content? We're gonna do more banana peels? Content. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Honk honk.
I obviously mean I'm gonna devour them figuratively, of course. Honk honk.
Sure.
By figuratively, I mean literally.
Huh. Right.
Wink.
No one noticed that. Broadcast halted.
Wait, what do you mean April 1st the Monster Clown actually has Monster Clown tendencies? What do you mean she actually wants to secretly eat people? I wasn't told of this!
Still, I'm down with it. April forces us to cut the next scene. You're checking the list of appeals she's gotten from people she's banned from her account.
Here's an appeal from Phantom Menace to Society. I banned them for calling me a rat-faced whore. But I've been called way worse since then, so I'm over it. Welcome back.
Why did you ban mommy milkers in my mouth? Please, please, please.
Bro! Don't call me out like that. That's my sock account.
You think April's dad is Pennywise? April wielding a chainsaw, everyone dies.
She's a killer clown, certified. She's Pennywise's daughter, niece, relative. She's like it, so yes, she eats people.
Doxing, but hey, they didn't dox me, so I guess it's not my problem. Unban him. And here we have, I'm a little teapot, 1, 2, 3. Oof.
What did they do?
Some things are too terrible to repeat. This is definitely the one. Nez, bring me a fork and knife.
Huh? What? Surely you're gonna use them to do something zany, like, you know, eat a cupcake with a subscriber's name written on it.
Oh, Liam.
Per April's demand, the event ends here. You lose 2 creativity and gain 2 boldness and a healthy fear of offending April 1st.
Hey, yo?
A new day, a new adventure.
She ate her subscriber? Not in a sexy way, but in a horrifying way? I wasn't told of this. But also kinda hot. That's kinda hot? Hey, yo! Even Vor in a violent way is still kind of sexy? Who'd have thunk? Okay. So, where do we hang out? I'm scared now.
I'm scared and aroused. I'm scaroused. Also, legally distinct Street Fighter music? It should be me, for real, for real. Okay, where do we go now? Is it even possible to save our... Why? Why? I thought we had a good relationship game. I thought you were finally glazing me. I thought the 33 charm was worth it. Why am I back? Why am I back to being a nincompoop? Well, I mean, the subplot of this entire stream is just me struggling between between my charm and my smarts. Fine, let's go to the main stage. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Jack Black? Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. Damn, we could overpower Jack Black. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico to attend the marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Naruto Academia's Dragon Ball Z. Are you all ready for the best day of your lives? We've got 5 hours and 26 seconds of pure shonen bliss ahead of us. This is stupid. Why would I be excited about watching a dumb kid's cartoon? It's not a cartoon, it's an anime! Some badass fight scenes later. Glorious! Kick his ass, Garuto! You cannot lose now. I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you. Don't worry, Garuto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him the strength to pull through. What is that outfit? It's legally distinct, Cloud Strife. Egads, you were right, Liam. How did you do that? I just know how anime goes. Watch. Now Garuto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage. Right again! Are you some kind of anime psychic? No, I simply understand the basic concept of tropes. Don't pull the curtains on them, Liam! Don't show them how the magic is done! They're blissfully ignorant. Owen should watch My Hero. I love My Hero. Like, genuinely, I think My Hero was one of the only modern pieces of superhero media that stayed blissfully idealistic about still the concept of superheroism. At a time when people have gotten pessimistic about cape shit. Work your psychic magic on me, Liam. What are the winning lottery numbers? I don't know. Use your vampire eyes, Liam. It can solve any problem. Oh yeah, that's right. It'll be too easy. Liam can't use their vampire eyes. No, Omen. Liam's an anime psychic. He can't foresee regular old life events, just anime ones. I see. Okay, Liam. Suppose my life was an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would be the winning numbers be? Please stop. I'm not a psychic, anime or otherwise. Don't be so modest, buddy. We won't tell anyone you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame. Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him, which is great, cause you want the attention on you. Liam the Killjoy? Liam the Party Pooper? Divert attention from Liam by convincing everyone that Garuto only will win the tournament if y'all send them energy by screaming very loud. Either that's fun or boldness. Wow, everyone! By making your own prediction! The true threat isn't the big buff enemy, it's the short, quiet one with an overcrowded design. The one that clearly stands out from the crowd of NPCs. Scream very loud and give Garuto our energy. Garuto, take my energy!
Now you're talking.
I'm in. Everybody get your battle cries ready. Garuto needs our help. Send Garuto our energy! But
You won't be helping. You can't affect non-interactive media just by screaming. You can't tell me that.
No, you can't, not with that attitude. Everyone, let's prove Liam wrong.
Supposedly emboldened by the crowd's collective screaming, Garuto wins the tournament. Scream, chat! Scream!
This is the most glorious day of my life.
Wow. Okay, the voice... Omen's voice actress beat the mic there. Fuck yeah, I've never felt so alive. Liam is weakening Garuto. This doesn't prove anything. Garuto would have won anyway. Oh, stop screaming.
Because you predicted it?
No, because this episode is pre-recorded and it ends the same way every time.
Liam, you can't just say you pre-watched the episode while experiencing it with everyone. This is a communal anime watching experience, you can't be a spoiler.
Aw, don't be salty just cause you're the only one with anime superpowers. Chat, you're still screaming. Episode's over.
Jealousy is a disease, Liam the Lion Court. Get well soon.
You gain 2 charm for convincing everyone to scream, but lose 2 smarts. Not like we had much left to begin with. Hey, yo! I thought... Hey, yo!
That's a win in my book.
I'll take it. 35 charm is what it takes to become the fuckable.
The fuckable.
Call me Mr. Fuckable, Mr. Grizzler. Okay, so, how many more events do we have for today? We only have like 1 more event for today, and then day 4. Where do we want to go? Let's go to community zone? Sure. You check out the games going on in the community zone, and you find an area dedicated to retro video games. You start by playing some N64 games, then you go further back in time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out your... That is true! Wait, is that true? No, in the original Mario, Donkey Kong was the dick. Donkey Kong was the enemy, right? You round out your playing session by playing checkers and the royal game of your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you to fun. Later, you and Liam decide to watch a cosplay contest themed around The Coven TV show.
Ooh, The Coven Easter egg. When are they showing up? I haven't seen them at all.
You're ready to see some sexy takes on those sexy witches. He kidnaps Donkey Kong in one of the first games. Jumpman, not Mario? Yeah, Mario was a dick.
Yo, thanks for coming, guys. What do you think of my Joy cosplay?
Impeccable. Goth girl? Nico? We love a non-binary bitch? Not bad, but Joy never wore knockoff docs while we were together. I'll tell you that much.
Wait, you're one of Joy Johnson Jojima's famous exes? You never told me.
I told you twice this morning while you were making the cosplay.
Oh, sorry, I rarely listen when you talk.
Are we getting Joy? I don't know if Joy's in this game. Quite frankly, I haven't seen any side characters show up during the lunch segments just quite yet. Maybe I have to play more of the game for them to start showing up.
You gotta tell me about Joy, Liam. This character work could help me win the contest.
Okay, let's not get too personal.
What's she like in bed? Don't spare any details.
Absolutely not going to answer that.
Oh, that's fine. I'm more of a hands-on learner anyway. You gotta kiss me.
What? Oh, what? No!
Come on, Liam. I gotta learn how to kiss like Joy. You need to tell me the proper ratio of tongue to sucking action.
I am filled with regret. I regret coming here. I regret being alive. Unalive. I'm a vampire.
she snores while asleep. It wasn't Liam, it was Angelus. Joy has many evil exes.
I know what cheer you up. A wet, sloppy kiss from a friend who's cosplaying as your ex. Get in there.
That'd be traumatizing in real life. There must be a way to help Nico get into character that isn't this. But what? Mario kidnapped Donkey Kong, so Junior needed to save him? Yeah, that's what I remember. Nico shouldn't be kissing Liam, they should be dumping him. Help Nico channel all the drama of a legendary breakup. Or, Liam refused to kiss Nico, but maybe he could kiss you. And then you'll kiss Nico too. An indirect kiss. No, we will stay true to our goal. We're not here to romance a vampire and a mimic. We are here for the CLUSSY! Also, what would little April say? She's still in our pocket and probably judging us right now. I don't want to be judged by a tiny egg. Legendary breakup!
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
It actually sounds far from perfect.
You would say that. You're always so negative, and you don't even kiss me anymore.
I never kissed you at all, Nico.
My name is Joy, asshole. How many times are you going to misname me in bed?
Hey, that was one time. What? That actually happened?
One time too many. You've broken my heart, you horrible mosquito. I'm leaving you while I still have my dignity.
Because I won't kiss you.
There are lots of reasons. You don't support my work, you don't like my girls' nights.
Hey, I supported Joy's work and her friends. I wouldn't have eventually joined her if I wasn't supportive. But, well, when girls' nights and work nights become every night, a man can feel left behind. We're getting lore dumps of their actual relationship? Okay. We writing this down? We getting Liam and Joy lore from Nico? Yeah, somehow.
Typical you, putting yourself before the fate of the world. Why do I keep dating my former arch-nemesis?
I don't know. That's something you need to do some introspection about.
What I need is to feel loved.
But I do love.
And scene.
Nico takes a grandiose bow. Liam stands still, pale and shaking. Clap. Clap, 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 clap. Bravo! Bravo! We've dredged up a bunch of scars of Liam. Bravo! Probably traumatized him a second time in his unlife.
I'm impressed.
That was intense. I have to compliment you on your character work, Nico. My heart was broken all over again. By the way, we have BTTV emotes available in chat. So if you have BTTV enabled, we actually have the clap emote. That's working. So there's that.
Aw, thanks. I love breakup scenes. Let's do this again sometime.
Nico wins the cosplay contest using their insider knowledge of Joy's trauma. Yay! You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm, helping with the character work. Time to get some fresh air.
Look at all those food trucks!
Let's talk to April. Time to learn more about her life because it's time for a conversation. What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about, chat? Also, I'm curious. Does this conversation have any effect on plot lines and secret endings, or are they only used for requirements in unlocking plot lines? Like, can we fuck up here? Can we fuck up our secret ending by choosing the wrong thing to talk about? Or is it only really the final event? You want to talk about the streaming channel, the hobbies, her hobbies, or her career? You want stream? You want the Oshi? You cannot? We cannot fuck things up? Only the final? Okay. Let's talk about her streaming channel, I guess. Also, I think we talked about her hobbies already in our last stream. So let's check out her streaming channel. Surely that won't be relevant for next weekend's stream.
Oh, I love having the channel. I mean, what's not to love about broadcasting a sizable chunk of your life for everyone to see?
Right. Is that a bit of sarcasm that we hear?
No, it's actually irony. Different stuff. Fun fact, did you know that sarcasm comes from the idea of tearing flesh like a dog?
What? Huh?
But I was kidding! Personal and public spheres colliding violently is a professional hazard for influencers. So it's common practice to create a bit of a persona, so you feel you're not giving that much of yourself up.
That's right. Every time I show up here for you guys, this is actually a character. Once again, I have to reiterate, this isn't actually Nez. I am an AI. This is AI chatbot Nez. The real Nez died a long time ago. This is merely a character talking to you guys. Just to keep that parasocial wall? Makes sense? What's something you can tell us in confidence that is not out there for the audience? Something private, something that April's streaming audience doesn't know about her.
Oh.
Coast is clear, now I can use my real voice. Hey, honey. That's my real voice, by the way?
Well, for starters, my name, right? Some fans actually believe first is my last name.
What do you mean first isn't your last name? You mean to tell me that you had a manager create a stage name for you? Egad, what else are streamers lying to me about? Wait, it isn't?
You silly goose.
You mean I embarrassed myself when I called your MILF of a mother Miss First?
Of course it isn't, you little goose. It's just a funny pun to make my brand easier to remember.
What do you mean April 1st is just a marketable stage name? Is your name even April? Then what about April?
What? No, April is for real. Why would I change my full name? To evade the authorities?
Huh.
You're hilarious, Nez. I would never do that to evade the authorities.
Right. Still, where are you keeping little Georgie?
Well, anyhow, another thing that's not so well known is that besides rhythm games, I love competitive stuff, from shooters to fighting games.
She's a gamer.
Anything that allows me to kick your ass, essentially.
She's a gamer with a capital G, but not a gamer gator. Those are man-children. Huh, really? But you tend to play cozy games on your streams. Wait. She like me for real, for real. I play silly horny dating sims on my on our channel. Meanwhile, in my off streams, PTSD flashbacks. 3, 4, 5 whole years of playing Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Overwatch. Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, it's just that I get really competitive and my company says it's not on brand.
You know, you could be like Botan and stream your FPS games. I'm sure your audience would love you, frag. Would love seeing you frag some heads.
It can get very nasty very fast, as I'm very bad at controlling myself once I'm out for blood.
Oh no! Does she say slurs on stream? Does she get extra gamer?
And Mama don't want her account to get suspended, honk.
Oh my god!
I still play that stuff just on my secondary account and never on my channel. Oh, would you play with me sometime? Wink wink, nudge nudge, blushy face. Sure, I just hope you have a high resistance to humiliation, honey.
And so, you spend the rest of the night playing some competitive games. April does in fact sweep the floor with you. It's kind of sexy. I love a woman that can dominate me. Did I say that out loud? Freudian slip. Did April have a bridge incident? Sounds like it. And all of a sudden,
it's time for the last brainstorming for our magical girl manga. Where did all the time go? A hard truth you really need to hear today. Liking rainy days doesn't make you special. Ooh! Ugh! You may never know where France is on a map, and that's okay. Ugh! Ugh! 1 million cells in your body die every second, and you're doing nothing about it. Ugh! Ugh! Your hemorrhoids don't make eating your ass more exotic. Ugh! I didn't need to hear any of this today. I don't know. Liking rainy days doesn't make you special. You may never know where France is on a map. Our body is just dying at every second. Your hemorrhoids don't make your eating ass more exotic. That's kind of gross. I know I'm not doing anything about it, but also, the world has gone past the no return point, and we're about to suffer a climate apocalypse within the next 2 decades, so fuck it, we ball! Fuck it, we ball! Raise our boldness. YOLO! Who cares about the end of the world? We live in the now. I say that as I have an existential crash out about the next 2 decades of my life. What trend is becoming overused in cinema? Long non-dialogue sequences as a ward bait. When they take a well-known intellectual property and twist it. Few things that are clearly hiding something. Or gun juggling. If I have to watch another movie with gun juggling, so help me. Cute things that are clearly hiding something. Actually, no, when they twist an intellectual property. When was the last time that happened? Oh, wait, never mind. I just realized. Chicken jockey! But every single video game movie from now on will be an isekai live-action CGI fest starring Jack Black because the Minecraft movie made $1 bajillion. No longer will we have thoughtfully creative adaptations of video game properties like The Last of Us, or maybe Cyberpunk Edgerunners will just have more of the Minecraft movie. Villager noise. Forget Jumanji. There's also that.
A new adventure.
Time for day 4. Here we go. We are the fuckable. We're no longer letting go of this title. Also, music kind of switched up on us. It's now upbeat. We're in the final stage of this plotline. Also, we have our ×3 at the merch hall. Let's go. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist, you get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside of a free tote bag. You gain 6 fun from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have right now. If only you had something to carry them all. And now, later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats. Can I tell you a secret, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me too. We're talking to the egg. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with a telepathic connection that I'm convinced you two share. Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run to meet up with her big sister.
Hi, cutie pie.
Ooh, cute outfit. Hi, Nez. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free?
Whatever you feel like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time.
Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? A jealous ex? Or maybe
The government.
Anyway, I was thinking we could...
It's me,
Nico. Nico?
Hey, April, I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy that you have to date.
Nico?
Huh? Since when do you like to play matchmaker, Nico? Since right now, sweetie, meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpientito.
Serpientito? Hey, yo, why does this snake have abs? Why did they give this specific NPC a full body? Well, it's not really full body. It's a snake on a fucking stool. Why did they? I see snake nipples. I'm never gonna get snake nipples out of my mind ever again. I now know the visage of snake nipples. The snake from Road Trip? The snake was in Road Trip? E-cat. This is the hottest snake ever. Hola, me sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throat.
You're joking, right? I would never joke about true love between a clown and a sexy snake.
Damn, little April. Should have known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine.
What the heck, Nez? I thought you registered my clown egg days ago.
Can't you see me and Lil April are having a heart-to-heart? Wait,
Instead, you're just talking to it? That's so creepy. This seems like a bad time. Serpientito and I can come back later.
Yikes. The psychosexual attachment you've formed with Lil April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you could smooth this over and still get the girl? This is it. The final stat check. The only stat check, actually. What do we do to make it to the end? Explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Or explain to April that you could never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid.
whoa, 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 whoa! Since when did we conclude that she laid this egg? Also, I'm not opposed to that. Look, I'm not gonna admit it straight up, but egg laying,
It's not my first time with that tag.
we never abandoned the egg. Any uncracked eggs in chat? Hold up, I'm just gonna refer to my... Just so we don't fuck this up, I'm gonna refer to my little sticky notes. Okay, so the first option is fun, and the second option is charm. So we have to choose whatever is higher to get past the stat check. Right. Let's just confirm that with chat. Any knowers in chat? Anyone with critical information? First option is fun, second option is charm. Okay, so our charm is higher, which means we need to explain to April that we would never abandon something as precious as an egg that she laid. Now, if we fail this, that's gonna be on the game. That's gonna be a bug. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, it worked just as planned.
What?
You heard me. How could you ask me to abandon your precious child at some cold, unloving registry? She's our child now.
You really think I laid this egg?
Well, yeah, out of your clown cloaca, I suppose. That's probably the first time that mixture of words has ever been uttered in the history of humanity. Clown cloaca. Okay! I'm gonna take a sip of my water on that one. Clown cloaca! My... What? Oh, you didn't know? Sex ed is really going downhill, huh? Yes, let me, a straight cisgender man, mansplain to you about you having a clown cloaca, Miss April. The cloaca is an orifice that ejects all lower body excretions, such as poop, eggs, and...
I know what the fuck a cloaca is, I just don't have one.
Okay. The angry animal balloon just came out. Maybe she doesn't have a clown cloaca.
I mean, Where did you get all these weird assumptions on clown anatomy exactly?
Well, the Wikipedia page for clowns and fish. I didn't expect so much to overlap in those two species, but I'm not one to judge.
Oh. Look, this is what having one smarts gets us. All I'm saying is maybe we shouldn't have let our smarts degrade like this. We checked the Wikipedia page for clownfish.
I think you read the page for clownfish. Fish and clowns have extremely different anatomy, for the record.
Wait, they do? Geez, no wonder I flunked biology.
Either way, I'm really sorry I didn't register your egg. I just thought it was an important part of you and, well, you're really important to me.
You're such a silly goose.
Yeah! We got it! The Rizzler! The fuckable!
I can't stay mad at you, even when you're being a little bit of an idiot. Ashley, especially then. Honk honk.
Look at that. Being an idiot finally got you laid. Never give up on your dreams. You and April go out to a dinner to celebrate. You order an omelet in little April's honor with a side of hash browns and 2 charm.
That's kind of fucked up. We ordered what?
The fun starts now.
Okay, now that we have the plotline concluded, we're on cruise mode. We just chill out until we get to the end. Let's check out the Miku stage. Is she human, or do clowns actually count as a different species in this game? She's a monster. Monsters are considered clowns in this universe. Clowns are their own thing. They're not humans wearing a clown mask. They're clowns. They're killer clowns. She's a killer clown. There were so many illusions that she's killed people. She's probably like Pennywise. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion on the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still too smart for you. Sometime later, you and April are chilling in the hotel watching the original Godzilla movie together.
Hotel date, let's go! I love this part. Don't tell anyone, but I had a huge crush on the kaiju when I was a kid.
Based and real?
You reach for your drink at the same time April leans forward, resulting in your hand brushing against her thigh. Ooh, spicy.
Ooh.
Ah!
Sorry, that's so embarrassing.
We touched her thigh?
Hey, yo! We're getting it on in the hotel room?
Clowns are a different species in real life? I guess, maybe.
You have a hear me out on Mothra? Respectable. Don't apologize. I think your balloon mascots are endearing, actually.
And, mean and a bit terrifying, but sure, endearing is an adjective that you're going with.
Aw, thanks. If I had to have these mascots, I'm glad my agency let me pick balloon animals. They're very important to clown culture, you know. Maybe I can show you how to make one?
Hey, yo!
Yes, we'd love that! April gets a balloon and positions herself behind you, guiding your hands through the motions.
You want to blow in enough air to inflate it, but not so much that you pop it immediately.
Got it. Edge the balloon.
You're such a silly goose.
Hey, yo! We're edging the balloon!
Oh, you silly goose. Now, what do you say we make this balloon doggy style? Twist it here to make the snout and here to make the legs. No, over here. Oh, you're so close. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. You did it.
Thanks! Do you want to keep it? I made a cute pupper!
Sure!
You know, exchanging balloon animals was a form of clown courtship back in the day.
Well, in that case, where's my balloon animal? We made you our little dog balloon animal.
Oh my, Mother would kill me if she knew I was exchanging balloon animals out of wedlock. But yeah, I'll make you one. What do you want? What do you want it to be?
My god, does this have Rule 34 yet? I don't know. A balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's hopefully horny feelings about you, or boobs, but a balloon. Which is a chat.
Also, there's differently from the previous Monster Prom games, we now have this kind of fourth epilogue event happening before the actual ending day. Can we actually fuck this up? Or are we past the point of no return? We can just choose whatever we want now, right? Top answer? You love boobs? Boobs? Top answer? The boobloon? Okay, chat. For the final choice... Hold up. How do I do a survey again? Survey! Poll! We polling it! Choices! Final choice! Let's see. Horny balloon shape. Horny balloon shape or the boobloon. Start a poll. You guys choose. You'd search a deep internet for a pic of her CLUSSY, no censors, 720p HD. Hey, yo, posting that on main? We can do polls, we can do polls. Horny balloon shape in 60%, the boobloon back at 40%, the race is on. 16 votes, 62%. The boobloon is desperately trying to catch up, but the horny balloon shape seems to be cementing its lead, 65%. Going once, going twice, I don't think the boobloon is gonna catch up. Oh, never mind, wait, we've reached 50%, 55%, almost at a 10% parity. I'll give it. Oh no, the boobloon is actually catching up. Will it make it? Will we have the boobloon overtake the horny balloon shape? 52%, 48. This is an upset. The boobloon has been catching up. Horse race testing officially ended, but the spirit lives on. They should bring back horse race testing. Surely it's just a failed timeline that we could just reset. Okay, going once, going twice. I don't think the boobloon is gonna overtake. And I will be ending the poll. Unfortunately, top choice won. The horny balloon shape still maintained its lead. A balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's hopefully horny feelings about you. Let me think. Should I make a... No. What about... Oh, I got it. April grabs a new balloon and blows it up. You wait for her to make some sort of shape, but she just hands it to you. Here you go. What do you think? You were expecting her to make something more complicated than a single oblong balloon. Maybe she doesn't actually like you all that much. Oh. It's nice? Is it a worm? It's barely a balloon animal. It's just an unfolded balloon.
Oh.
No, it's an erection. I thought it'd be funny.
And I doubted this woman. To think I would doubt this woman. Instead of a boobloon, we got a dongloon. It's a dick. Either way, I think we all won this day. It's a schlong. It's a balloon schlong. Oh, I see. So this is like your balloon boner for me? Hehe. You and April share some intense eye contact as you fondle her plastic erection. Hey, yo! You run a finger along the shaft. April's eyes are glued to your finger. Is she sweating? When you get to the end of the balloon boner, you accidentally prick it with your fingernail and pop it. Squeal! Hey, yo! Damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, gotta go.
No, it's totally fine anyway. Sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Huh. Did you just give April a balloon-gasm? That's worth at least 2 charm, but you also lose 2 fun. My balloon sausage!
Well, that was new and interesting and enlightening. Clown courtship is, how do you say,
Kinda fucked up.
but also kinda hot. Hey, yo, the CLUSSY got it going on. Anyway, we got 2 more events before the end. We couldn't have done it with the nipples. That's for a different timeline. Let's see. Last few events. Where do we want to chill out? The hotel?
That was weird.
I mean, that's a game. She could have pegged us.
Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. Awesome. You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain 2 creativity, learning to bend the truth to make a quick buck. Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over sundaes.
Silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose, you have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot in your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot.
Someone tried to assassinate us? No, it can't be. Is it her Twitch managers trying to get rid of us?
Vicky's just been a bimbo the whole stream.
Hey, yo.
It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes ahead of the person right behind you, showering you both in blood.
I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many Moment Gram stories or something.
Her fans are after me. Her Oshis. Her. What do VTubers call their most parasocial viewers? Grams? Fire back! They're coming for us!
That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public.
Crazy? They call them crazy? Got it.
But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kind of wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
So, that was a fan of yours who shot me?
Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? It makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck in the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people now think you're dating.
Nice!
Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You'd better think of a way to protect yourself.
How do we protect ourselves from her fans? Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder and you'll get to be cramped together. Oh my. You keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. Hey, yo. I don't wanna use little April as a shield. Let's just get in the small car together and get cramped in a sexy and silly way.
Good idea.
April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan? Words are hard. Makes a sedan look like a studio apartment.
Sorry, it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been?
Good. We liked all the panels. We could cross the survive an assassination attempt off our bucket list. And it's been really nice getting closer to you.
Aw, thanks. But you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you?
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here.
You didn't touch my butt?
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind. Who? What? Where? Huh?
Can you get out of the car, please? I'd like to be alone with my friend here.
What? But if I have to leave, why does Bozo get to stay? Wait, who you calling Bozo?
It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap this whole time. Sup? Love the smell of your detergent, by the way. What brand is it?
How long have you been... Wait, Nez, is that you braiding my hair?
I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair.
Ugh. If your name isn't Nez or April First, get the fuck out of my car!
How many fans and clowns are there in this car?
With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out of God knows where and leave.
Sorry about that. I ran this car with a group of other clowns. You know, with this economy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now. So if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine.
You sure about that? Just double checking. Is she part of the clown mafia Vera encountered in Prom? Damn, the deep lore that we're pulling out?
You like those odds? You gain 2 fun, hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose 2 charm.
The fun starts now.
It's not like it matters now. Where... It's worth it? It's worth it? It's worth it? April is officially our girlfriend. It's worth it. I will sacrifice the fuckable title to be the dum-dum yet again. We come full circle. We must accept the cringe inside of us and not kill it. Officially a bimbo. I accept the sacrifice. For the greater good. For the CLUSSY. For the CLUSSY! You attend the workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. What is this? We're being offensive to Northern Lions now? You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes a cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really does bring out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain 2 fun and 1 amazing hairstyle. Later, you're walking to a bodega, hoping to buy a water bottle for less than $10 fucking dollars, when you hear whispering from the sewer grate. No shot.
Psst, Nez!
You silly goose.
Hi, you silly goose.
Okay. Okay, we found the event where we see the CG. Okay, got it. Got it, beautiful glitch. Come here, Georgie. Come into the sewer. I got candy for you, little Georgie. April? What are you doing in the sewer?
Clowns have all sorts of reasons to be in the sewer. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Right.
Anyway, I'm glad I found you. You're an ideas woman, right? A big thinker. A real go-getter.
Are you mocking me? Are you mocking my 3 smarts?
Oh.
Well, I have a silly hypothetical problem for you to think about. Imagine a stupid person who broke into the sewer and got stuck there. Not me, of course. I can get out of here whenever I want. This is just a fun puzzle that I thought we could discuss to pass the time. Now, how would you advise that person to get out of the sewer, preferably before nightfall?
What happens at nightfall?
You always ask such silly questions.
Right.
Come on, let's brainstorm. But you know, this is also sort of urgent, so maybe think of an answer quick. You don't want to see me at nightfall.
Huh. Hey, yo. Sure. How could this hypothetical person get out of the sewer that she's stuck in? Right. Go against the water current. We'll meet at the toilet you eventually emerge from. Is this what people call a meet cute? Or flush some delicious cheese down the toilet. April can use it. I mean, no, this hypothetical person can use it to barter with the Rat King to get safe passage out of the sewers. Do we send the cheese down the toilet? Or get her to come out of a toilet instead? I mean, I do love me some cheese. You'd pick 2? Okay, chat. final choice of this run. You guys could have it again. Let's bring up the poll again. Poll up. Choices. Here we go. Chaboices. Whatever, I'm not changing that. Chaboices. Toilet meet cute versus Bribe the Rat King. Poll up. Choose the Chaboices. Toilet Meet Cute and Rat King. Oh, Rat King at 83%, Meet Cute at 17. The cheese seems strong with this one. Toilet Meet Cute at 25. Will it be able to catch up? This race seems like it's a foregone conclusion. Bribing the Rat King seems like the most entertaining idea to end the stream off. What kind of rat will we see? Will it even get an important NPC full body sprite? Or will it just be an unassuming head floating on screen? Toilet Meet Cute at 33, Bribe the Rat King at 67%. Will it happen? Will it not happen? I think that's about that. We will be bribing the Rat King. And poll. Rat King won. 66. Flush some delicious cheese down the toilet. April can use it to barter with the Rat King to get safe passage out of the sewers. Bring out the cheese.
That sounds like
A genius idea. Wait, what? She was surely going to say, but you sprint off before you hear the rest. You return 10 minutes later with a hunk of Parmesan. I've got the cheese. I'm gonna find the toilet to flush it down now.
Can't we just hand it to her? She's right there. Why do we need to go through the toilet first?
Once it's in the sewer, you can grab it fast, cause the rat henchman to smell it, and try to find it first.
The rat... What? Nez, what are you talking about?
No time for questions. You sprint off to the nearest house and pound on the door.
Not even our house.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to use your toilet. It's emergency.
Okay, that's fine, but you're not going to flush any cheese down it, are you?
What? No, of course not. That's wildly specific. Sometimes you have to lie to do the right thing. You run to the bathroom, flush the Parmesan, then run back to April. It'll be there any second now. Don't eat the cheese when it gets to you. It's toilet cheese.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
don't worry. I wasn't going to eat the toilet cheese.
Good. By the way, once you got an audience with the Rat King, do not mention my name. He can't know I'm involved in this. How do we already know the Rat King? We've done this once before, haven't we?
What the honk does that? Oh god, I hear squeaking. Ah!
That's undoubtedly the rat henchman carrying April off. She's on her own now. A few hours later, you watch her crawl out of the manhole.
I appreciate your help, Nez, but I have a lot of questions.
Questions you're not gonna answer. You're sexy and mysterious that way. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm. Don't worry about it, honey. Me and the Rat King, we go far back. Just don't tell them about me. There we go. And it is time to ask April to the con after party. But before that, we got a manga to finish. Let's check your comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Power Pearl Princess. This is a story of 5 friends who must balance everyday life with fighting evil. They are magical girls who channel their powers from the profit from selling their own merch. Miranda is their leader. She's a powerful warrior with a strong sense of justice, but in her everyday life, she's just a clumsy girl just trying to be her best. So relatable! Also, is that Mr. Feel the Eel? My favorite character in the whole game, Mr. Feel the Eel. How long has it been? Monster Prom 1 since you tried killing Miranda? People will go, she's literally me for real when they see her most relatable quirk. She murders people who don't compliment her hair.
True. Very relatable. Any other girly pops in chat try to murder people who don't compliment their hair? Hands up. Hands up if you've ever had that happen to you. Masked Dahlia is our love interest. She's a masked vigilante who has loads of sexual tension with Miranda. Little do they know, they already know each other. For behind the mask, she's actually Dahlia, Miranda's neighbor. Masked Dahlia will help the magical girls armed with her iconic magical weapon, a fancy-looking flower-themed gun. The Ring Mistress is our main villain, a powerful circus-themed sorceress who's bent on destroying the world. And no magical girl fiction would be complete without an incredibly dark twist. The protagonist was murdered mid-season and replaced with a replica. We're near automating this shit out? Damn.
Ring Mistress, I should have known you were the one behind cellular aging.
It's both Miranda and Vera as the protagonist and antagonist of this comic. Whatever. Fuck you.
In the name of the profit we made last quarter,
Transformation scene.
I'll punish you! Nah, I just did my nails. There's no way I'm fighting you right now. Today you'll face my most powerful minion, Evil Dumbo.
Not Evil Dumbo! They have saw blades for ears. To be continued. And there we go! The con AfterParty is approaching. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to the con AfterParty with you.
The after-party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April.
Yeah, nah. I've put that phase behind me now. I'm no longer crazy. More or less.
Well, that's good because I really do like you.
Honk honk.
So how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk.
Yeah! Yes! We did it, old friend. We lied to her. You're still in my pocket. We have a connection now. All three of us. I swear it's not crazy. The after party was great, but at the end of the night was even better.
You silly goose.
April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her balloon room. It was a sight to behold. Homina homina awooga! My tongue is rolling onto the floor, my eyes are bulging out of my eyes like 5th gear? In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops that you had to jump through to date her, since they led to this night of warm, balloony bliss. Let's go! More boobloons and schlongloons. She's specifically holding my schlongloon. And soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April the Clown Egg Registry. To the Clown Egg Registry. It was a tearful farewell. But alas, we must register April's likeliness so that no one can steal it. It is currently our intellectual property. Hong Kong! Nice. There we go. Goodbye, little April. But we must sacrifice you to the monster that is late-stage capitalism because we gotta keep, you know, her likeliness copyrighted. Time for the epilogue. This is the first time I'm actually reading the epilogue, not the streamer version in the beta. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. Yes, I do have 2 secret endings unlocked. That's a spoiler for next week's stream. Next weekend stream. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us.
And with that came the truth. To this day, we hold close to our hearts that no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe
Con farewells, saying goodbye to your friends as you part ways from the stank-smelling ass con. Nerds saying farewell to each other only to come back home and send each other undiscernible memes on Discord. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. First we had a CLUSSY romance, and now we return to Discord to send each other pictures of uncensored balloon animals. Peak, cinema, kino, cine. Bravo, 10 out of 10 secret ending. Balloon room is the best room. You'd be gooning till you faint of blood. Who's it gonna be next weekend? We are doing the second secret ending for April next weekend. Using the plastic tubes as dildos during foreplay, ooh. And then everyone gets sick of con crud when they get home. It's probably the most realistic outcome. We all get sick because no one wore a face mask and wore deodorant. You only got a few secret endings? I still only got 2 unlocked. I'm still mostly blind. Finally, I'm back. Good to be back. Good to be welcomed back by the Monster Prom community. You're all degenerate fuckers. Wouldn't have you any other way. We're all monster fuckers here. Mostly April 1st. She's the best girl in your opinion? Based and real? Nobody followed the 631 rule? Double April action? You miss my videos so much? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thanks for playing. And there we go. And that is it for our playthrough of... Ooh, I unlocked a new blind box figurine. Playthrough of our first secret ending. We got our CLUSSY. We got down with the CLUSSY. And now with that said, time for a giveaway because I have a Steam key for MonsterCon that is free, and I'm about to give it away. So, I think I'm just gonna do it in the rawest way possible. Everyone, get your Steam redeem pages ready because it's gonna be the fastest hands in the West that win. I'm just gonna drop the code in chat. Whoever copies it and redeems it on Steam will get the game. Will I post this video on YouTube? The VOD will stay up after the stream ends. Okay, everyone. Fastest hands in the West. If you don't already have Monster Prom 4, feel free to snipe the code right now. If you're trying to save it for someone else, I don't think it'll work. Someone else might probably get it if no one does. So, get your redeem page on Steam ready. I will drop the Steam key for Monster Prom 4 MonsterCon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Copy paste, put it in Steam. Redeem it. Redeem. Go. Fight for our amusement. If you don't already have the game, feel free to grab the game. Also, if you happen to be the one to redeem it, please say so in chat so we don't give anyone else false hope. There you go. Steam key for MonsterCon. I dropped it in chat. It's in chat. Look at chat. Don't look at screen. The milliseconds matter. Someone probably already redeemed it. Who redeemed it? Got it. There we go. Moritz got the W. Moritz W got the W. GG easy. Congratulations on your free game. Hope you like the game. Sadly, have no PC. Unfortunately. Anyway, That'll be that for this stream. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, chilled out in chat, used us as second monitor content, and watched us react to and read through our first secret ending of MonsterCon. I was about to say MonsterCon 4. Monster Prom for MonsterCon. See friendos again next weekend. We're gonna have what? Monster Prom Sundays. Every single weekend for the next few weeks doing secret endings. Next weekend we're doing April 2nd secret ending. Hope to see you there. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you friendos next time. Little news about what we'll be doing this week, this weekday. This weekdays, we're gonna be reading through the story of the current limited event for Arknights. So tune in for that if you're interested in Arknights. Also, we're playing EX Stages next weekend on Saturday. Yeah. Bye-bye, friendos. See you later.